But Melissa Gorga's been doing press, and she is saying that, or she's hinting and teasing and insinuating that her and Joe, or actually not even really insinuating, she's full out coming out and saying that like her and Joe are having marital issues, that they are growing apart, that she married him when she was 24 and she's changed. Now she's 40. She can't stop telling us that she's 40 and how 40 is fantastic and she looks great and she has a great body at 40. And we're like, we get it, you're 40, Jesus. She's saying that they are having marital issues, that they are having a rocky time, that it's going to be shown on the show, but they're fighting to stay together. They want to stay together. She's not going to be moving out anytime soon, but they're trying to work on their marriage, but it's very difficult. I don't know. At first, I was like, "Oof, I don't think they're gonna last." I think she's become a little too self-absorbed. She loves the fame. I think she's also super independent. I think when she met Joe and she married him when she was 24, she was fine being a stay-at-home wife. She was fine being a stay-at-home wife. And similar to like what I said about Erica Jane, where I think at first she was fine wanting to be with Tom and playing that role of the arm candy and being his wife that, you know, is there for him when he needs her, like to make appearances and stuff. But eventually, once she kind of had her own independence, once she no longer needed him, once she was making her own money, I feel like it was just time for her to move on. And I feel like that's what's going to happen with Melissa Gorga. I think she is reaching a point where Joe wants a traditional wife. He wants somebody that's going to be barefoot and pregnant and cooking dinner for him every night. And Melissa's just not that anymore. She's like, I want to be single. I want to go out. I'm a business owner. I'm making money moves. I'm bringing in the bacon. I have housewives, I have Envy. She has all of these other opportunities to bring in an income to their household. And I think she is really loving that. And I think Joe's having a really hard time with that. And I think she's become a little too addicted to the fame. And so at first I was like, ooh, I don't know if this is actually going to last. I don't know if they're actually going to make it. But then it was something that Joe Giudice actually said recently in one of his interviews about how her and Joe are always faking these storylines, and they always have these fake storylines with, you know, her long lost sibling that she was trying to find, and then her wanting to become pregnant and have another baby. And a lot of these storylines do seem really forced, and they do seem pretty fake. And I think this, dare I say it, may actually be another one of those fake storylines, because it's like, why go into interviews and blast your marriage, especially if you're trying to work on it? If you're trying to work on it, why would you go and open up your relationship to more rumors and speculation and people putting in their opinions and people, I mean, as of right now, I just put in my opinion, and it's because you've opened up that door by coming forward and being like, we're having a tough time, we're having a rocky marriage, and, you know, we're trying to make it work. I feel like if you're trying to make it work, then go and try to make it work, and then come forward, either if it works or doesn't work, and talk about how we tried, we did this, we did that, it's documented on the show, and this is what the result needed to be. But if you're trying to work on your marriage, you don't necessarily go into interviews and open up about your marriage not being in a good place, unless you're trying to set the stage for having a rocky marriage on the show all season. And what a great storyline for in the end to be like, oh, and we made it. What a surprise. We worked hard, you watched our journey, and we made it. We happened to get through in the end. I don't know, Melissa Gorga. I don't know if I believe you, sister. Well, I am excited for Real Housewives of New Jersey, which is coming out this Wednesday, and I am super stoked about it.